Hi everyone, my name is Melanie Yang and today I will be going over my second film analysis. So for my second film analysis, I have chosen the film Crimson Tide. After reading the description about it and everything, it was a very interesting film and that is why I decided to pick it. And I also wanted to learn a little bit more on how the film related to the two ethical theories that we have gone over in class. Along with that, to understand the film a little bit better, along with the characters, I feel that it's very important to understand and have an idea of what the meanings are of the ethical theories that we have gone through. For starters, authoritarianism, it's a little hard for me to say, hope I'm saying it right, relates to the what is right and what is morally right and wrong depends on the consequences of the actions that we do and take, and along with that it produces the best balance of happiness over unhappiness in everybody's mind. And with that, it has two parts of theories, and it is a principle of rightness and a theory of value, whereas Kantianism is more so a do your duty, and it is like do your duty is mainly your moral belief as a duty. How the film relates to these ethical theories. For starters, with the two main characters in the film, Captain Ramsey along with Lieutenant Ron, they both have similar yet different personalities and different approaches on how they do things. Captain Ramsey is a more by the book type of guy, and he likes to demand people to do things and command things, and he wants everything done specifically in a certain type of way, and he's very assertive and he knows what he wants. And he also doesn't care what he has to do to meet his demands and carry out his commands. He will do it. Whereas, not that Lieutenant Ron wouldn't do it, he would, but he also values everyone else around him and how it might affect all of them. Going into more detail, there was a certain point in time in the film where a torpedo hit the side of the submarine that they were in, and it caused a flood in one of the areas in the submarine. Lieutenant Ron sought that out as, bad, and he wanted to save everyone else, so he commanded that they breach that area of the flood so that they can control the flood and stop the flood from happening and killing the rest of everyone who was on the ship. Whereas Captain Ramsey, he didn't really care about it. Like, he had a command and he wanted to carry out his command. And why I say that is because they were given a command from the US government to dismiss the missiles and attack the Russians, but Lieutenant Ron didn't agree with that. He knew that it was wrong, and he knew that it was a 50-50. You don't know what the Russians are really doing, and you don't know if your action was going to cause a war. And he felt that rather than him stopping it, them dismissing the missiles would have been starting the war and making everything worse. So in addition to that, he valued everyone else's lives, and he also didn't want a Holocaust, a war, like a nuclear Holocaust, like he stated in the film. Whereas Captain Ramsey, he's really by the book, and he wanted to carry out that duty. It was his moral duty. He felt that it was right, and you kind of get a sense of Kantianism in him, because at a point in time in the film, he also goes down to the control room where one of the Marines knows how to dismiss the missiles, and he couldn't get that Marine to dismiss the missile, so he points a gun to another Marine's head, trying to guilt trip that Marine to dismiss the missiles, but it didn't work. And after seeing that scene, you just get a better feel and understanding of, wow, like, okay, he is captain, but he's also willing to put everything on the line, and he didn't care who was going to be put in danger or what he had to sacrifice. All he wanted to do was carry out his mission, carry out his command, and do what he was commanded to do. So yeah, those are some examples of the film that relates to alternism and Cantonism. I apologize for my voice being a little raspy. I'm still recovering from a cold, but I hope you guys understood what I was trying to explain, and thank you for watching.